So back here with Ronald. You've got what, an 8 iron?
Yes.
Okay, so where we left off, hold on a second.
Okay.
Where we left off last time was that you were going to feel subtly a counter scroll, but toward the end of that lesson, we actually decided that that wasn't necessary anymore. And that you would hit what you would feel like a pull draw.
Yes.
A ball that starts left, bends a little left. And then at the end of the conversation, after the last one that I posted, we went back to an old favorite of yours, which is that you would get halfway through the backswing and you had this natural default of sinking your knees towards your right toe and moving your head away from the ball, almost as a substitute for turn. And so I showed you that if you tip over, the club of course goes down and in, and your legs straighten completely, go ahead and do that, and tip to the top of an imaginary ball with your legs straight. Then, very carefully, using your knees, drop your head and your hands vertically down. It's very different muscles from the old ones.
Very true.
Then, what we've done just before I started filming today is to say, well, if those things are going well, and they were, then you can start work on the next part of this. I'm like a Chinese plate spinning artist, where I've got to get some plates spinning and then move to the next one, but keep my eye on the others. And so the new plate is that I want you to think, it's complete fiction, that you get a full turn before your hands rise above your waist.
Okay.
And you'll find that it's tighter, you can't go back so far, you're going to find that it's so tight that you're not exactly the one in charge of when the club gets catapulted down, but that's going to build your range of movement for the new setup and the idea of the swing. And so hit a couple.
Okay.
Very nice. So slightly scrapey, but a perfect flight, really.
Yeah.
Line shape, distance, all good.
A little bit of a pull.
And you're bound to get a little scrapey like that because you're tight, like I just said.
Oh, yeah,
and
true.
so it's more of a rebound. It's not really in your command at the moment. Well, that's just a reps kind of thing. You've just got to keep doing this until your body says, fine, I'll do that. Oh, and that was much better. And you were asking me at the beginning today about your follow-through, and you notice it's resolving in the way that you were postulating might be necessary.
Yes.
Well, that, as I mentioned even then, it's a byproduct of what goes earlier, and I think you've just done a lovely job of proving that. Now, don't look at the range, but aim 40 yards to the right of where you think you're aimed, just by guesswork. And it's because ranges sort of lull us into a false sense of complacency. And I want you to be slightly uneasy because of where you're aimed. That's all it takes. Just change your aim without looking. Oh, and that's lovely. So you were able to guess very accurately, by the way, how to make your adjustments so that the ball would go the same way that it's going here.
Yes.
But fire off in another direction, which of course is what golf requires.
True. And I did not see that one.
Well, right into the sun.
Felt good.
Yeah, it was. Well done.